Hello, my name is Drew Taylor Cohen, and this is your Akashic Records reading for the week of May 4th. The first thing I'm seeing is a life-size sand hourglass, with the sand slowly making its way down to the funnel, pouring sand into the opposite end of the hourglass. And I'm receiving this very calm, steady energy, as if the impression being all the time in the world. They're saying that the sand makes its way down through the hourglass no matter what the external factors are, regardless of rushing or worrying or controlling or even the opposite. The sand continues to travel down, 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 every single time the hourglass is flipped over and activated. And when I ask what this visual is here to tell us, they share it's a reminder to allow, to hold things more lightly, as they're always going to turn out or unfold in the way that they're meant to. When we hold on tightly or try to force or control the way things go, it's a waste of energy, they're saying. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of talent. It's all going to unfold how it's meant to. And so this visual of this hourglass and the sand moving through it is here to remind us that although it might feel like we have so much to do, so much ownership over the tasks ahead of us or the goals that we've set, that if all of that is manifesting into stress or anxiety or overwhelm, that there's another option available to you to slow down, to surrender, to give up control and allow yourself to flow, just like this sand moving through this hourglass, because it's all going to work out. They're saying that for some of you, this might actually cause some physical pain. There might be some bodily response, like some sensations or numbness in your limbs when you hear this or when you try this, perhaps some headaches or tension in your head. And they're saying that those physical sensations are just that. They're physical manifestations of a part of you, but you are way more than your physical self. So these are the things that are easy to see or feel or know or understand, but that there is more to you and more to reaching your goals than just what you can see or do or feel. And these physical sensations that you might be experiencing are just a reminder that you can't force or rush yourself out of pain or even sickness. When we're sick or when we're injured, the advice we get is to rest, to slow down, to take a couple days off. And that's the same message that this visual of the hourglass is sending us, is you don't have to force your way through that funnel of the hourglass. You can rest and you can move slowly and still get to where you are going, with a different type of energy and mindset and trust. Just like when we're sick, we trust that we'll get better if we do those things that we know will make us feel better. And so this is similar. This is that ability to trust that we don't have to have it all figured out. We don't have to always be in control. We don't have to be working ourselves so much and so hard that we are overwhelmed or stressed, that we can give some of that away. We can trust that slowing down being intentional, caring for ourselves is also important. So, what might allowing, loosening control, or trusting look like for you? They're offering a few examples. For some of you, they're saying it's doing less this week. So perhaps there's an event or a commitment you might decide is not a priority this week that you have to politely decline or change your RSVP. For others, it's this message of not over preparing. So if there is something that's coming up that you typically might spend hours and hours on preparing and practicing and planning for, try this time really scaling that down. Maybe you can make it a half hour or an hour total that you spend on. They're saying try not to spend more time preparing than the thing itself. So whatever that might mean to you, but really trusting that you've been preparing way ahead of this through all your life experiences, and to really trust that you're ready for whatever it is you are preparing for. And then they're also saying that those that are here listening that tend to really overstructure or have a really clear idea of how their week will look or what their goal is for the week, what they want to accomplish, to try just for this week, instead of having your long to-do list in mind, just carry forward an intention or a mindset that you want to have, and allow that to be your anchor of the week. And that can help you be more allowing and open to what might be wanting to come in and support you in ways that you couldn't have even planned for on a to-do list. And again, they're saying that this might spark some of those physical reactions like numbness or tension somewhere in the body. And if you're experiencing that, just notice it. Maybe thank your body for wanting to keep you safe. And then let your body know that you're going to give it the rest that it's asking for. That you are going to do something a little bit different this week to see how you can care for yourself in new ways. That's the reading for this week. As always, please use your discernment, taking anything that resonated with you and leaving anything behind. I'm so grateful that you are here. Thank you for spending your beginning of the week with me to tap into the energy of the week ahead. And I look forward to sharing next week's reading with you, and I'll see you back then.